What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play Ocarina of Time 3D Master Quest. In the last episode, we started at the bottom of the well, and in this episode, well, hopefully we're going to finish things up here, get that item that we need, and then maybe we'll go and turn back into an adult. Sounds like a good idea to me. Now, believe it or not, we actually are almost done with the bottom of the well. Honestly, like, a majority of our time is going to be spent collecting those 3 golden Skulltulas that we have yet to find. Otherwise, we need that item, but we're fairly close to grabbing that. Now, right over here, this one's kind of tricky. So, in his leftmost eye, you can barely make it out, but yes, there is a crystal switch in there that you need to hit in order to unlock that door. Kind of jerkish placement, but if you're paying attention, you should be able to spot it. And yes, Navi, I know about the shadows. You told me about those in the last episode, so I really don't know why you thought to bring it up again. Alright, let's get rid of these guys while we're in here. Probably don't need to, but might as well, and I already pulled out my slingshot, so whatever. Now that those guys are gone, let's drop a bomb on top of this pile of garbage, because there actually is something underneath that one, and it's this switch. So pressing this should actually open up a grate, yeah, in the center of this area where we got the map that leads into the basement. Now, I know I said in the previous video, you're going to want to avoid going into the basement as much as you can, but this is the one time where you actually want to fall down into the basement. But you want to do so from the center room, because every other hole will, like, take you to an area where you really can't do anything advantageous. Also, I gotta mention, I really dislike how the camera works in, like, those small corridors. It just never functions as well as you would like it to. Anyways, not a big deal. Let's head in here and fall down that hole. Yes, Navi, I know about the shadows. Jeez, that is the second time you've told me about those in like 10 seconds. I don't know what is wrong with you right now. Anyways, yeah, here's the switch that you want to hit, and that's going to cause this chest to appear, and that's the item that we need from this little mini dungeon. So, let's go and pick that up. But before we do, I think there is actually a floor master in this room, so let's get rid of this guy first, because he's actually really, really annoying if you let him stick around. So better just to deal with him once and for all, and go and do everything else you want to do in this room now that he is gone. So yeah, let's just follow these blue flames, and they'll take us right to that group of redeads and the chest. Now, we could tippy-toe past them, but instead, what do you say we play it safe, grab our ocarina, and play the sun song? One wrong move tippy-toeing past those guys, and they will all, like, latch onto you, so it's very, very scary. This is much safer. Now we can just grab this chest and be on our merry way. And inside this chest, we're getting something very cool, kind of a staple for this game. It is the Lens of Truth, and this thing is going to be so incredibly helpful to us. What could this be? It looks like a lens. I wonder if it lets you see things better. It's kind of the point of a lens. Anyway, this place is dank and creepy. Let's get out of here. Couldn't have said it better myself, Navi. So yeah, at this point, if you wanted to, you could just leave the bottom of the well like you're done, but there's still 3 golden Skulltulas that I want to collect. But here's how the Lens of Truth works. So real quick, let's go ahead and equip this, because we can use it right over here. When you turn this thing on, you get like this weird purple vignette, and now we can see invisible objects. So if we take it off, enemy gone, put it on, enemy reappears. Really, really useful. Now, one thing I should mention is that while using the Lens of Truth, it will slowly drain your magic meter. Not a whole lot, but it does drain it. If you want to conserve your magic, you can, like, equip it and unequip it really quick like that, and it won't use any of your magic, but it's kind of annoying to do, and since we do have, like, double magic, really having this thing on and draining our magic meter is not a huge deal, but if you ever find yourself in a pinch, you can feel free to take advantage of that glitch. It does work on the 3DS as well as the N64, so you can pretty much use it to save your magic if you need to. Alright, so here is the first of those 3 golden Skulltulas. Now that we got that, we are done in the basement, so let's get the heck out of here, man. I really don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. The remaining 2 golden Skulltulas are back up, like, sort of off the main area, and shouldn't take us too long to get them, so let's just head back up there and get going. Now, a fun little fact, like, it's heavily implied within the game that, like, this entire beneath the well section was previously used to, like, torture people, I guess. And what's even more creepy is, like, if you talk to, I forget which NPC it is, but there's some NPC in Kakariko who basically says, there used to be a house, like, where the well is right now. So, this was actually, like, someone's house, and this would be, like, their basement. So, they were doing some really shady stuff down here. But, in the original N64 version, like, version 1.0 of Ocarina of Time, underneath the well was a lot darker and had, like, blood and stuff like that all over the place. Like, in that central area where that chest was, there's like that X-beam, that's obviously like a medieval torture device, but in the N64 version, there was like red splotches on the floor and all around that thing, sort of implying that it was blood and stuff like that. Obviously, they toned it down in later releases like version 1.1 and 1.2 on the N64, and obviously they removed it completely from the 3DS version, which kind of stinks because, I don't know, I kind of like the version 1.0 of Ocarina of Time on the N64 just because it did have those darker undertones. It's kind of a shame that they had to like sort of censor those in later releases to, I guess, keep its rating or something like that. It's also the reason why they changed like the music inside the Fire Temple, and also they changed like the color of Ganondorf's blood during the final battle. Like, in version 1.0 of Ocarina of Time, he would cough up red blood, whereas in all previous versions after that, he coughs up, like, green, I guess, slime or puke or whatever. It's kind of a dumb little change, but a change nonetheless that I kind of wish they kept the same, or at least, you know, reverted back in the 3DS version. Anyways, though, yeah, this room is filled with invisible enemies, so you're going to want to use your Lens of Truth. Then we can just easily pull back this grave, and, guess what? Here is our final golden Skulltula. And with that, we're basically done with the underneath the well section. So let's get the heck out of here, man. There's really no reason for us to be down here any longer. Now, speaking of Skulltulas, I think we should actually go and visit the House of Skulltula, since we are pretty much here in Kakariko, and I'm fairly certain there's some more prizes that we can get. Actually, you know what? I know there's a read it over here, so let's just play the Sun Song again. That way we can freeze him in place, because, you know what, man? I ain't got time to tippy-toe around no stinking Reed-Eds. Smell you later, sucker. I'm done, and I am not coming down here ever again. Alright. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure we can get at least one more prize from the House of Skulltula. Maybe two, maybe actually more. I'm not sure how many people we've already talked to. I kind of lost count, if I'm being honest. But, I'm pretty sure we have over 50 golden Skulltulas, and that's normally where people stop collecting, because the reward after 50 isn't really worth it. Like, it goes from, you know, every 10 golden Skulltulas to 50, and then after 50 you have to wait until you get like all the way to 100, you get like the final prize, I think. But regardless, let's just go and see what we can pick up, because the prize for 50 is really, really worth it. Let me just say that much. So hello everybody, how you doing? Yeah, there's definitely some new faces. I think you're new, so what do you got? Yeah, the curse is broken, blah blah blah. He's gonna give us some bomb chews. That's not what I was expecting, but alright. I think it's this guy that gives us the good prize then. Curse is broken, and he's gonna give us, yeah, there we go, a piece of heart. Hooray! And with that, we've completed another heart container. Only 3 left, guys. Really crazy. I think I've already talked to everybody else. Let me just double check though, in case I missed anybody. But yeah, I think I'm good. I like how they say everyone's back to normal, but yeah, this guy in the center is still clearly cursed. Feel bad for him, but don't worry. Once we get all 100 golden Skulltulas, he will be back to normal. Alright, so with all that out of the way, I guess really the only thing left for us to do is to turn back into an adult. So let's head off to the Temple of Time and do just that, because obviously we can't go and take on the next temple as a youngling. Just not gonna work out for us, man. We need access to all of our nice adult items. So let's real quick go and time travel, and then we'll head right to the next temple, which I'm really, really looking forward to, because it's a lot of people's favorite temple in this game. I certainly like it, but I think my favorite temple is still the Spirit Temple. It's just really well designed, I think. Anyways, though, we'll see that soon enough. For now, though, let's go ahead and grab the Master Sword again. Man, I don't know why, but I love watching that cutscene. And hey, we're back to normal in our nice blue tunic. Dang, we look good. Alright, so, let's grab our Ocarina and play the Nocturne of Shadow. And that's going to take us directly to the entrance of the next temple. Super convenient. Off we go. And ta-da! Like I said, guys, right at the entrance, it's directly behind us. So, let's head down here, and I think this is a good place to end off the video. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.